Hey there, if you give me 2 minutes of your time, maybe 4 minutes, but if you give me a few minutes of your time, I'm going to tell you why it's not a good time to wait if you think that home prices are going to be dropping. Before I get into what my thoughts are on home prices, please like, please subscribe, please share this video with folks that have been considering purchasing in today's market. I hear a lot that, well, the housing market is just too expensive right now. I'm just gonna wait for the prices to come down. That's actually not what the trends are showing. I have a few small points that I'll bring up here in this video that'll help show that you shouldn't wait to buy because you feel like homes are too expensive. Now, I want to preface everything with, if you don't feel like you can afford it, or you've spoken with somebody in the lending industry and they state that you can't afford certain things, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about folks that just don't want to pay what homes are going for right now. The first thing is the increase of buyers into the market due to interest rates and other factors like COVID. Those things aren't going away anytime soon. They will go away. Probably the rates will probably drop somewhere in the next 3, 6, 9, 12 months, but we don't really know, and we're still in a really low interest rate market. And then we have a flood of buyers that also came in because of COVID, because they need to quarantine, they need to work at home, they need to have comfortable living during the pandemic. And so those things aren't going to stop necessarily right away. So home prices won't decrease because the inventory isn't going to be there for all the buyers that are coming in. So supply and demand shows that prices are going to stay at least where they're at right now, if not potentially increase. Secondarily, real estate has always been a good investment. There was only one period of time, and that was due to a lending issue, that the real estate market and the cost really didn't sustain the path that it was on throughout the course of time. Housing goes along with inflation. Housing costs are something that are necessary for people to be in certain homes. And so with that being the case, you're not going to see a decrease in pricing when it comes to home like rents, home mortgage prices, purchase of homes, stuff like that. You're really not going to see that drop because it's going to tie along with inflation and the cost of everything else. So the cost of living goes up, cost of wages go up, inflation pushes all that stuff. So there's a natural trend that happens when it comes to real estate. Homes aren't like purchasing a vehicle. And I know they're both very large purchases, but homes, if you take care of them, almost always appreciate in value. The other side of that is the equity is built in homes. So people don't just buy and sell homes just to get rid of them like you would a car or another maybe large purchase that you just want the new one. You want the upgraded model. Most of the time people spend about 5 to 10 years in a home. And so home value and the benefits of owning a home are much greater than anything else you're going to purchase. So it's not like the next new thing that came out and those prices are going to come down like they always have. Usually real estate costs go up. That's why investors are so keen right now to be purchasing up investment properties they can flip and either rent out or resell. If you want to know what the trend is, look at where the people that have all the money are putting that money, and they're putting it into real estate. They're not putting it into real estate to lose that money. They're putting it into real estate to gain money. So if they're in a trend of purchasing properties with the intent of making money, the thought that home prices will go down is not matching up with that trend. Don't wait just if you feel that the home prices are too high. The interest rates aren't necessarily going anywhere like relatively quickly, and there's going to be a ton of buyers that hit the market between now and spring. In my estimation, looks like it's going to be even hotter than it was in the summer last year, summer and fall, when things really got crazy. And my recommendation, find the home that you're looking for the best you can. Get on it right now before the boom happens with more buyers hitting the market in the spring, and get yourself into a home and start building equity. Get into something that you're comfortable in. If you're in a smaller apartment, now's the time to try to find a place that's bigger and more comfortable for you, especially during the pandemic. Just want to say I appreciate you watching the video. If you have any questions or concerns, get in touch with me directly. If you're considering buying or selling, get in touch with me directly. It doesn't matter where you're at in the country. Get in touch with me. If I can't help you, I have a huge team of very qualified folks that can help you out. Get in touch with me, 614-406-8802, or you can reach me by email at nathan.game@exprealty.com. Thanks so much.